What's going on, guys? It is Jack Hunter here with Ghostface Studio Productions, and this is Let's Get Physical! Alright, guys. So, yeah, my hair looks crazy, all that, blah, 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 blah. I literally look like I'm, Rick from Rick and Morty.
Piece of shit, you killed my friend! Alright, what does the future hold?
But I have something that's really interesting to see, and if you're a 90s kid and an early 2000 kid where you grew up in the time of digital age and technology, you remember this right here.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes!
So what's that make me, fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie! I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here? So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause too. Want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pet. Your care determines the pets you get from Bandai.
All right, so you remember those. Back in the day, they were like 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks, the most expensive things. They even became banned at school. Do you remember that?
Michael, are you not paying attention? What are you playing with? Is that one of those Tamagotchis?
Respectfully, ma'am, there is a life at stake here, and I am not going to fail it.
You remember?
Tamagotchi, Nano, Giga, Cyber, and Dinky Dino. 8-year-old Cassandra Hunter explains the attraction.
You can play with him, you can feed him, and it's like a real animal, and you have to put him to sleep.
The mini computer indicates when it must be attended to. If the pet isn't looked after, it dies a virtual death. For teacher Elaine Lecuyer, the toy became a major distraction.
I'm trying to teach a lesson, and I noticed that they weren't listening to me.
So Lecuyer started to seize them, and now they are not allowed during class time. While there is no official policy in place in Winnipeg schools, in Ontario, some schools have banned them completely.
It can teach the children some responsibility in having to take care of it. However, when it starts to impose on their educational value, that's when I start to question.
Why do you like it so much?
I know they're just fun. And my mom's allergic to dogs and cats, so we can't get one, so it's easier.
Well, you can get this Tamagotchi for $1.25. Now, I haven't started this one up yet, but all you gotta do is pull the pull tab, and bam, you get all the animals. You can pick your animals, all types of stuff, guys. Like, I remember my very, very first Tamagotchi digital pet came with a meal at KFC.
Whoa! Welcome to KFC. May I help you?
Can I really get a GigaPet with every meal?
Yeah.
Then I'll take 400 Colonel Strip meals, 300 original recipe meals, 500 chunky chicken pot pies.
For a limited time at KFC, with every meal, you can get a GigaPet for just $7.99. Cyber Kitty, Bitty Kitty, Micropup, and Digipooch. It's the toy on every kid's list. You just have to know where to get them.
Gotta fly! Thank you!
Everybody needs a little KFC.
Now, if you remember KFC was bomb back in the day. It was literally the perfect place to go right before you go see a movie with your aunt, your mom, or your brother, or whatever. It was one of those times where when you went there to eat, you knew that something epic and amazing was about to happen. And I just get transported back to that moment because I used to go to the movies with my aunt. She would check me out of school, because I was sick, and we would go to these wonderful movies, and it's probably why I got into filmmaking today, and probably why I continuously do it, because it reminds me of that special time that she and I had. And let me just say, the Tamagotchis, like, for $1.50 or maybe $1.75, I don't know, but still, These things were everywhere. It was during a time when you played God and you could kill off your animal and do all kind of crazy things to it. But the one thing that I do remember, I got mine taken away, and I don't think I ever got it back, was because it went off during, I think it was like English or math period in school, and my teacher was just like, "Jack, give it to me. Give it. It's gone." Yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick video on that to where, you 90s kids and 2000s kids like myself could get a little bit of nostalgia at a very, very, very small price. And I hope that you rush out and you buy yourself a Tamagotchi and relive those moments of your childhood. And before we go, here's a little bit of news coverage from the band Tamagotchi, GigaPets, whatever you want to call them, from 1997. This is nostalgia at its peak.
It's not the kind of thing you'd expect kids to scramble for. Cyber pets, or as they're known in Japanese, Tamagotchi. They have to be fed, walked, looked after, all with the press of a button. The CBC's Mike Chisholm now on what's about to become the next big fad.
Okay, this is how you feed Tamagotchi. You pick the fork and knife icon, and then you pick meal.
In Japanese, it means cute little egg. And although it may be little, its attraction is huge.
Because they're great. I mean, everybody's playing with them, and everybody likes them, and they're lots of fun to use.
They're $15.98.
In Vancouver, there are no Tamagotchis to buy, but imitations are available and selling fast.
Yeah, it's mental. We've been selling them all weekend. Yeah, kids are coming in with their parents. Everyone's buying them.
3 years ago, the $40 Tamagotchi started a craze in Asia. Now it's spread to Canada. And this is what that craze is all about. A small liquid crystal game that, when activated, hatches an egg.
The egg hatches. Once it hatches, you feed it. After you feed it until it's full, you play with it until it's happy. If it's not happy, you can pat him. And then if he's still not happy, you still can play with it. Or you can give him a drink. And then once you're finished, you can just leave it until it calls you.
And call it does.
All in the palm of your hand.
All night and day, the little cyber pet beeps, demanding food, entertainment, even needles when sick. Beeping that has some teachers talking about classroom bans.
We only have 4 days left of school, so we're hoping that we'll get through the end of the year and we'll consider it for next year.
The Tamagotchi is only a game, but like any pet, if it doesn't get what it needs and wants, it dies.
So somebody has to look after it. It's like a pet. If you can't look after it, don't get it.
So how long will this Tamagotchi craze last? That's a good question. The Canadian distributor says she hasn't seen a craze like this in years. But then again, most people can remember the pet rock of the 1970s and try to find one of those today. Mike Chisholm, CBC News, Vancouver.
If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you know every single time that I upload, it gets notified on your device. If you had a Tamagotchi, leave me a comment down below. Tell me which one was your favorite. Tell me which animal or which brand you had. Because these, oh man, this is nostalgic. Don't forget to hit that like button and share. And remember, folks, let's keep physical media alive. Until next time, bye.